You now start expelling people from the party after they won an election. They are driving everybody to the opposition. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a good thing. It's the work of God. Nigerians should not be intimidated. They should not be scared. They should stand up and speak to power. Forget about their patronage they're dispensing. Forget about the fact that they're saying that they will intimidate people, lock people up, arrest people, and so on and so on. All the whispering campaign, all the intimidation, it will not work anymore.
Let's put this straight.
It's just that I don't like to voice these things out because I have many, many good friends that have been in the PDP. I've been with them for many years. But if you look at my write-ups, I've been more critical of this government probably than anybody else in this country in terms of my write-ups, in terms of my contributions on specific issues. That's how I prefer to do it. But, you know, everything has come to a head now. My closest friends are no longer in the PDP. El Rufai is not there. Ribadu is not there. So many of those of us that have been there and try to bear it despite the awful stench that we keep on, you know, that keeps coming, the waft of corruption and evil that keeps coming from that direction. We just managed to just hold our nose and stay there, but not anymore. Every right-thinking person, after what we saw, what we witnessed, the charade we witnessed, you know, yesterday or day before yesterday with this NGF election, where 36 governors went in, voted for one man to become the chairman of the NGF. Everybody voted. There was a clear election, even if it's by one majority. This was a 3 majority. He won the election. And then you now came out and said, no, it wasn't so. That there were some endorsements before that time, and you're sticking by the endorsement is different to election. And we must not send the wrong signal to our children or to our children's children. We must not destroy this democracy. Either you believe in democracy or you do not believe in democracy. No election can be teleguided by the president or by the presidency. No election can be scuttled by the president or the presidency. No matter how much power you have, no matter how much money you have, no matter what organs of the state apparatus you have to destroy and crush people, let them know that there is a God in heaven that rules in the affairs of men, and they should learn to fear God. Amechi won that election fair and square. And what you are doing by persecuting him, as you've persecuted so many others, is to make him into a hero in this country. You're making him into a hero, and there are many Amechis within the ranks of the PDP that are still there, that are yearning to go. It's only a matter of time.
So,
each person is entitled to vote according to his conscience, and, you know, I have no issues about who voted which way. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of what you want to do, and perhaps he felt more comfortable with Governor Jang. So I do not in any way, you know, criticize Governor Mimiko or anybody else for voting for Jang. As a matter of fact, I have tremendous respect for Jang. I have tremendous respect for Mimiko and so many others that may not have voted for Amechi. There's no question about that. I have nothing against anybody. Most of these governors are personal friends of mine, particularly the PDP ones. We worked together for many years. I have no issues about that. My issue is simple and clear, and I think it's the concern of the overwhelming majority of Nigerians. Even though many are a little bit intimidated, they're too scared to say so, but some of us will say it and say it for them. Our fear is this: an election was fought and won. We had a clear winner. Somebody won by 3 votes, and he was declared winner. Then the losing faction came out to say, actually, even though they lost by 3 votes, they won the election. It doesn't add up. This sort of thing can only happen in Nigeria. And it is absurd, it's a mockery of democracy, and it cannot stand and it will not stand. And what it has done, it has driven many people that were loyalists of the PDP and they were just hanging on just to manage the party. It's driving many people away. It's driven many away, and it's still driving many away. And like I said, as for me, Femi Fani-Kayode, I've parted with the PDP long ago, but I'm now saying it publicly. I'm now joining those that my soul has been linked to for many years now. Those that are close to me in body, spirit, and soul. Those that are on the progressive side. That's where I am. That's why today we went to a book launching for Bumia Borishade, one of the heroes of Nadeko. A lot of you don't know this because maybe you didn't follow the history. He is a lecturer at the Afebaba, Femi Ojudu and others. These were the heroes of Nadeko. At the center, a president that, or those around him and him himself, that feels that they must have things their way at all times. And I'm saying this is another chapter of tyranny in this country which we are not prepared to accept. No matter what they feel they can do, persecute, intimidate, kill, lock up, jail, whatever. It is only God that rules in the affairs of men. And we will not allow them to do a replay of this nonsense in 2015. When 2015 comes, when they lose, when the PDP loses to an APC candidate, and if they try to jiggle it and wiggle it and say that no, the loser actually won, then we will know that we're all men in this country.
Yes,
we'll know we're all men in this country. I pray it never happens.
You should put in a word about what's your impression about this state?
Look, as you drive down from Abuja, which we did this morning, and you leave Kogi, and you cross over into Ekiti State, the first thing you notice are the roads. Remarkable roads. I said it earlier today when I made the speech. The roads are smooth, the place is neat, the place is clean. You know, it's a transformation from the past. And I'm saying to you again, you know, this state was run by the PDP before. And I used to come here quite often. One of my closest friends is from here, Ukemesi, Akin Oshutoku. So I used to come here quite often. But what I'm seeing under this governor that we have now, my good friend, Governor Kayode Fayemi, is remarkable. And this is why we're saying so many people are now beginning to review their thinking about political alignments. There are a lot of realignments going on now. And it's based on the fact that these people are performing. These people are actually doing something. You know, as I said, I went to the university, I went to the farm, I went through the roads of Ekiti, I went to various towns here, and the development is extraordinary. Why? Because you have a man that's committed to actually making a change in the affairs of the people of Ekiti. So I commend you, and I pray that this continues. And if it continues like this, I have no doubt that there really will be a change in 2015, because we need to translate this sort of thing to the federal level.